another sip of whatever pleases us. It's constant. The feeling. We get around every lesson it teaches us. Can't lose when opportunity seizes us. It's constant. The feeling. I'm light as a feather. This was made for my pleasure and I welcome the feeling. It's difficult, it's unbelievable. It takes a while to find the courage to face it all. There's always the feeling. I am light as a feather. This was made for my pleasure and I welcome the feeling. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Is what you get. Is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Is what you get. Is what you get. No sound is the way that it reaches us. We take another sip of whatever pleases us. It's constant. The feeling. We get around every lesson it teaches us. Can't lose when opportunity seizes us. It's constant. The feeling. I am free, never lonely. I'm your one, you're my only, but I still miss the feeling. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Is what you get. Is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. What you see is what you get. Is what you get. Is what you get.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Whoosh for people who go whoosh, starring Katy Krassner and the consummate,
Irreplace. Oh,
consummate, consummate unprofessional. Stop giggling. Consummate unprofessional. Me, Simon, moi, Simon Le Bon. It's French, you know.
and I'm so good at French. That's why we became friends.
Exactly.
Welcome to the 20th taping episode podcast playlist of Whoosh. What are we?
The 20th episode. It's the 20th. It's Whoosh 20, basically.
It's Whoosh 20.
It's Whoosh 20, and the title of this week's Whoosh is You Can Be My Winter Love.
From perhaps my favorite song on this week's extraordinary playlist.
Talking about
Honestly,
songs, we just had a fantastic track by Shopping.
yes,
for your pleasure.
Twins,
I'm-
you're here.
I'm so excited about Shopping. What a great little band they are.
Do you remember WLIR in New York?
I do. Yes,
So-
very well.
So when I heard this song, that's what I thought of.
Yeah, I know
I
what you
heard of WLIR. I love the video. They're super cute, made up of 3 people based in London and Glasgow. And their first is that funny?
You said Glasgow.
I said Glasgow with a
It's Glasgow.
Oh, what okay,
Glasgow.
we're starting early on the
Glasgow.
Whatever.
It's become my sport of the week.
It is.
The mispronunciation of Miss Katy Krassner.
Oh, have fun for
That's not
you.
isn't that a Lauryn Hill album
Oh,
title?
yeah, she's the Miseducation.
The mispronunciation of Lauryn Hill.
Miseducation.
Same thing.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. Their first album came out in 2013, and this track came out in 2020, and I loved it as well. It took me back, I must say.
Yeah, yes, it's got a slightly retro vibe to it, but I mean it's got a youthful, naive style, which is something I've always been a huge fan of, I have to say. Yeah, I like it anyway.
That's why you like me.
Power to you guys shopping. My fingers are crossed for you. I hope you do great in the music business. That's all I can say.
You're the sweetest. How's your week? How was your week?
My week has been fabulantissimus. I think that's a word, isn't it?
Is that a real? Well, I don't think
Yes, it was.
so.
It was in Mary Poppins. It's got to be a word. So I've had a good time. It's it really does feel like the end of the summer.
It does.
And we've got a track coming up soon called "Summer's Gone." Very, very appropriate, I think. Anyway, let's not talk about that because we've got something else to play right now.
We do. And when I first heard the next track, which is called Double Dare by a band called Momma, I wondered if you were theming because, again, it's made up of 3 people with a female lead singer. I love the video for this song because I love amusement parks. And it was filmed.
Yeah.
It was filmed in an amusement park. Rolling Stone magazine favorably compared this group Momma to 2 90s bands, Veruca Salt and the Breeders, but I got an 80s feel from them. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. The girls are Etta Friedman and Allegra Weingarten. So I'm going to go out on a limb that they're my people.
Okay, got it. Do you mean Long Islanders?
No. And then the drummer is Zach Capetti. I probably said that wrong. Fenton. Capidi. Oh, I hate you. And anyway, it's a smart band. They are terrific, and I really loved this song. Let's listen to it.
Let's see what you guys think. This is Double Dare by Momma.
Sunday best, sucker punch right into a picket Summer's gone, but you can be my winter love. Summer's gone, but you can be mine. The world stops spinning when you open your eyes, my darling. What a beautiful soul, you deserve your mind. Fast, the only way I know is the only way it is. Come near me, don't fear me. That's why I'm running, just looking for ya. All I wanted was a morning, bitch, you want it. You see I'm drowning, trying to make your love surround me. Hoping you never look down at me. Just waiting for the summer to end. Summer's gone, but you can be my winter love. Summer's gone, but you can be mine. The world stops spinning when you open your eyes, my darling. What a beautiful soul, you deserve your own night. Won't you love me? I'll be the only one. Godspeed, holy grail, and I know if our time was up tomorrow, I'd pull you near me. Now that's real heat, and spin you like a bottle, baby, spin you like Serato. Let me walk you through the golden age, diamond days, purple haze, and show you as the summer fades the difference between night and day. And don't you worry about time and place, it's a matter of finding the present and living and guessing the crescent has risen for Oliver Twist in a matter of days. Summer's gone, but you can be my winter love. Summer's gone, but you could be the angel that fell from the sky when I saw you at first, and it wasn't a dream, and I knew it was you that I saw when I saw what I saw, and I conquered my fears, and I'm running for joy, and you begging for mercy, and I'm begging for more. Summer's gone, but you can be my winter love. Summer's gone, but you can be mine. The world stops spinning when you open your eyes, my darling. What a beautiful soul, you deserve your own night.
Well, you just heard Summer's Gone. And Caddy and I, while the music was on, were having a little debate about how you say capital N, small o, capital M, capital B, small e. And was it NoMBe? Is it NoMBe? Or is it NoMBe?
Or NoMBe.
Well, it's actually none of those, because we actually Googled and heard the artist himself saying, hello, it's me. And he calls himself NoMBe.
Yes. And I'm glad you said it. This was my favorite song of the week.
Yeah, it's just so smooth and cool, isn't it? I love it. I love it. Summer's
gone, but can you be my winter love? And
no, you can be my winter love.
But you can. You're right.
You can be my winter. Summer's gone, but you can be my winter love. Summer's
Yes.
gone, but you can be mine.
I loved it. I love the video. It really complimented the track. And I got the vibe of the last vestiges of summer from this song.
Yeah.
Yeah. And NoMBe is Noah Macbeth, who is a German recording artist now based in Los Angeles. And you know who his godmother is? You won't guess, but go ahead. No.
Shall I have a go? Shall I guess?
Go, try.
Hillary Clinton.
No.
No?
Try one more.
Nico.
No. Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Chaka Khan.
Oh,
Chaka
really?
Khan. Yes.
Fantastic. What about Thutmose?
So Thutmose, his name, here we go, is Umar Ibrahim, which I think I said that right, who's a a Nigerian American rapper and singer based in Brooklyn, and they had previously collaborated on the track "Run Wild," which was selected as EA Sports FIFA 18's official World Cup commercial track.
Well, there's exposure for you.
Seriously.
Yeah,
so
well,
I really love that song. I think I'm going to continue to listen to it this week.
yeah, and if you hadn't noticed already, that's where the title of this week's episode comes from. You Can Be My Winter Love. Okay?
Yes.
I think it's a nice title.
Should we do some questiones?
I would love a question.
Okay, well, if you have any questions, please send them to WHOOSH Radio, WHOOSHRADIO @gmail.com. They don't have to be about Duran Duran. They don't all have to be to him either.
No.
I exist here.
I prefer that they're not about politics.
And not about politics. So, hot. Are you hot?
Yeah, because I just got out of the steam room earlier. I was out of the steam room into a cold bath and
you always do that.
And whipped my pants on, and suddenly I don't think I got rid of enough of the heat in the cold bath.
Take your pants off. Who's going to notice?
They are. What do you mean? They are off already.
Your cheeks are red now that you said that.
They're a bit itchy because the seat is not. I don't have anything.
Take those pants off.
Oh, I thought you meant your cheeks are red. Your bum cheeks are red.
No, your face cheeks, you nit. Oh my gosh. The first question we have is from Michelle, and her question, this is a good question, and I'm remiss that we've never even acknowledged this person. Michelle wants to know who composed the DD Radio Whoosh jingle that you hear at the top of every episode. And that is Mr. Alex Hush, who's an awesome guy. He's an awesome DJ and producer and musician, and he's Canadian, so that makes him awesome too. And thank you.
I have a confession to make.
You took off your pants? Well,
no. They've been off since the very start. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
No, I've never heard the jingle either.
Yes, you have. You approved it. It's the one
with
the English
girl, the English girl.
Yeah. Alex put it together for us.
Alex put it together. I thought we'd already decided to replace that one.
No, he replaced it with the one that says Spotify.
Patty instead of Katy.
Yes.
It still doesn't say Katy Krassner.
No, he fixed it.
Okay.
Alex is the greatest.
Hey,
okay.
Alex is the greatest.
I just think he's nice.
Well, that could be the title of our next episode.
Alex is the greatest.
Episode 21. Alex is the greatest.
Yes. So, hello, Katy and Simon. My birthday is at the end of this coming week, so I thought it would be fun to ask, what is the best, coolest, most memorable birthday gift that you have ever given to someone else?
Ooh.
Thanks so much. Okay. We're not done with Laura's question. Thanks so much. Well, let's see. She's giving us a compliment. Thanks so much for all the effort you put into Whoosh. It feels like we're hanging out with friends.
Great.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Well, we gave John an amazing birthday present this year.
You did.
That's really Nick, so that's not really me.
It was from the band.
No, I don't know. The best birthday present. It was. I don't think, but I actually don't think we should say what it is because it's kind of private, you know. So I'm trying to think of something good that I've given. I mean, I've given my kids amazing presents, but Yasmin's gone out and chosen them all.
Moms do.
Best birthday present that I gave. I gave my brother a car.
That's a good one.
Christmas. I'll do.
Oh.
Gave my brother a car for Christmas. There you go. That was a good one.
Was he excited?
Yes.
Oh, that. The coolest gift I ever gave someone. I don't know. I'm sort of I gave my friend Marcy. You know Marcy.
Yes,
I gave Marcy licorice gum for her birthday this year.
Oh, I love licorice.
You do? Oh, yes, you
licorice.
do. I did know that.
I like real licorice, though, not gum.
I'm going to send you a pack of licorice gum.
Well, we have this stuff over here called Stimorol, which is...
I love Stimorol!
It's aniseed, though, isn't it? It's sort of aniseed gum.
Yeah. Do they still sell it in England?
Yeah, absolutely.
You might have to send me...
I'm going to get some now. Online.
Will you send me a pack?
I'll bring you some when I come.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I'll send you some, sure.
Yeah, but you should send it to me. But I love
It's
Stimorol.
are we digressing a little bit, Katy?
A little bit. Let's do one more question
Isn't
before we
that
go
why
back.
people love Whoosh, though?
Because we digress. But
Exactly.
I'm going to send you some licorice gum, and you're going to send me a Stimorol.
We digress in a state of undress.
It's just you. Simon and I both had haircuts. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah,
I've
sure.
had a haircut.
Yeah.
My hair's
Mine-
very short.
Mine's not short. It's teeny.
Yours is teeny, and mine I cut.
You can see my scalp and all the little kind of nicks and cuts that are on my scalp that I got as a kid and a teenager. You can see my scars.
You have good hair. You're lucky. Yeah, you have hair and you have good hair. I just had my hair was just getting long and unruly, and I just cut it all off. So now it's by my chin.
It's good.
It's all right. My hair grows fast. Hi, Katy and Simon. I have been a fan of Duran Duran since I was a teenager. I watched Rio on MTV, and I was hooked. So thank you for the memories. This question is for you, Katy. Oh, I didn't know that.
Katy question. We love them.
How did you develop such an eclectic love for music? Also, I appreciate your talent of defustunking things. Thank you for this wonderful broadcast.
Is that a Long Island term?
No, it's you made up defustunk. Fustunkt is Yiddish, and then you defustunk things.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for the broadcast each week. The music choices are great. I love your familiar banter, and both of your laughs are contagious. Stay safe and healthy. Love, Sarah Irons. Okay, when I first started reading this question, I didn't know that Sarah Irons was Aunt Sa, Hayden's godmother. So right away.
You've forgotten the name.
Yeah. So right away, Aunt Sa, thank you for sending me a question.
That is so par for the course.
Aunt Sa, I don't really have an eclectic love for music. I'm going to be honest with you. I did listen to LIR as a teenager, so I think I was slightly off the beaten path then. And then I listened to BRU when I was in college, which was Brown University's. So again, alternative. I definitely don't like mainstream music. I guess I just grew up liking things slightly off the beaten path. That's just the way I am.
What happened to LIR? WLIR?
It went to WDRE, and now it's online only.
You see that, but I think they get bought by bigger kind of sort of corporations, don't they? Or these independent radio stations, and then they start using like playlists and focus groups and all that stuff and research, and the station just loses its individuality and everything, and then they end up as a little online thing that nobody has so much interest in. I think it's really sad. It happens to a lot of things, doesn't it?
Well,
that's selling out. They're selling out. It's the whole kind of syndrome of selling out, isn't it? I can't wait to sell out Whoosh.
We need Whoosh t-shirts. We've been getting a lot of questions about them.
We need somebody to offer us loads of money to buy Whoosh.
Who's listening? But if they buy Whoosh, would we continue to host it?
Come on, Jim or Jeff. Jeff
Bezos?
Yeah. Jeff will buy it. He's got the dough, hasn't he?
What about your buddy Scott at Sirius?
Scott?
Scott,
where are you?
Yeah.
Hello? I mean, we're supposed to be mates. You know, flash the cash, mate.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's listen to another.
Whoosh is up for sale.
No, it's not.
I know.
We're worth a lot. Okay.
Sell out. We have this very funny television program I watch on Sunday nights. It's almost like my guilty pleasure. It's called the Antiques Roadshow.
I know that show.
Right? So people go around and they bring their sort of family jewels and their things, and they go at the end of it. Someone tells them how much it's worth, and they go, "Oh no, I'll never sell. It's not for sale. I'd never sell that. No, it's going to stay in the family. No, I'm not selling that." And the other day, there's this guy came on, and he had a collection of I can't remember what it was. He had a speech impediment. He was so funny though. He made me laugh, and the guy said, and the guy said, "Well, it wouldn't be for sale, would it?" And the guy says, "Yes, it would, for lots of money." It's the first time I've ever heard it on that program. And it was
did he sell?
I hope so.
See, in America, it's hosted by a guy named Mark Wahlberg,
Oh,
which
yeah.
always confuses
Mark
me.
Wahlberg?
It's not the same guy.
Mark,
No, it's not Marky
or-
Mark. But everybody sells in America. They're just like, shit, yeah, take it right off my hands. What a
So I bet
surprise.
people give them artificially low estimates then.
I don't know. I think some of them really unearth the mother load, I got to say. I'm always running around my house looking if we got anything.
The
No, we don't.
most we saw recently, I saw they had two guitars came on
Yeah.
sale, and I think that one of them was a guitar that there's something special about the two guitars. I really can't remember what's made them special. Something like an ex-Beatles guitar and something.
Oh, well, that would make it
And
special.
the pair of them was worth over 300 grand sterling. I think that's the most I've seen. Yeah. Anyway.
Jeez. Did you try and buy it?
No, don't be silly.
Sorry. We should play some music.
That's a great idea.
That's why we're here.
Yes.
This track.
Yes.
I love it. Can I talk about it?
Yeah, go on.
So it's 6s to 9s by Big Wild featuring Rationale.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Rationale.
Forget it.
It's Spanish, though.
Speaking
Rationale.
of WLIR and WDRE, it turned into an all Spanish station, by the way.
Fab.
But not playing alternative. This was my video of the week. It's such a happy video. I loved it. It's joyful. It's a one long dance. It was adorable. Did the vocal not remind you a little of Simply Red? A smidgen?
I didn't. That's not what sprung to my mind. But I think we should listen to it again and then make up our minds after we've heard it.
Let's do it.
Here it comes. 60s to 9s featuring Rationale by Big Wild.
I want you to hold me, come and lay with me. Set aside your problems with me, baby. Save your conversation for the basement. I want you speaking in tongues. You know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them step away. You can't let them step away. Everything together, so unpredictable. But one thing I know for sure, you turn my 6s to 9s. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know I'm weakened when I look in your eye and you're holding me tight. We're in love, you and I. You turn my 6s to 9s. You turn my 6s to 9s. I want you to hold me, ride this with me. Set aside your inhibitions, maybe. Sometimes when it feels right, maybe it's alright. I want you speaking in tongues. Know what they say about those. They come together like we're together. You can't let them step away. You can't let them step away. Everything together, so unpredictable. But one thing I know for sure, you turn my 6s to 9s. Frequently fly. We can't deny. Speeding tonight. I know I'm weakened when I look in your eye and you're holding me tight. We're in love, you and I. You turn my 6s to 9s. You turn my 6s to 9s.
When I look in your eye and you're holding me tight, we're in love, you and I. You turn my sixes to nines. Digging away, I see the colors before my eyes. This feeling will survive. As I rebuild the trail, all it shows is my demise. I feel it in the night. I got jungle fever. 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 Such a sweet sickness caught me by surprise. I feel it in the night. She's got a wanting that cannot be disguised. I feel it in her thighs. I got jungle fever. 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 No, tell 'em again. I got jungle fever. I got jungle fever. I got jungle fever.
Wow, that was Jungle Fever by CVC you just heard on Whoosh, and that was preceded by 60s to 9s featuring Rationale by Big Wild. Talking about Jungle Fever, now Caddy and I are hearing two different things. Caddy is hearing Zeppelin in the down, 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 right?
Yep. I
And
heard
I-
Heartbreaker.
But I'm hearing Eric Clapton in the "Where did it da 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 da."
You're
So,
probably right.
It's like Eric Zeppelin, that track.
Man, they are a six-piece from the mountaintop towns of South Wales.
Oh right, they're Welsh boys.
Yeah.
Like our great friends Buzzard.
Buzzard, buzzard, buzzard.
Yeah.
They affectionately adopted their name CVC from the town Church Village Crew. They're the crew, CVC. It's very sweet. How'd you pick this song? How'd you come upon it? How'd you stumble?
I don't know. I think I caught a picture. I quite like the cover. I think, they always say, always judge a book by its cover. Yeah, I was just looking at I like that sort of palm trees and thing, and I played it. And I thought, oh, that'll do. And I think it's got something a bit different about it as well. It's because it's retro, and but it's also it's not just a retro thing because the chorus goes into this kind of jazzy thing. You know, I got jungle fever. It's just very an interesting piece of music, and I think that is the criteria that has to be fulfilled if it's going to get on Whoosh. It's got to be interesting, and I've got to like it.
Do your daughters, Amber or Tallulah, still recommend tracks to you? We need to get one of them back.
No. Do you know what? Now I've got every time I play something that Tallulah goes, she hears me putting my place. She goes, "That's mine. That's one of mine." She goes, she says, I say, "Look, I found this." No, you heard it from me. That's one of mine. And she's very possessive about tracks that she thinks I've heard on her playlist. And there's one coming up a bit later on by a band called Guts. And she claims that. But actually, I found it all by myself. I got to tell you.
I believe you. I invited her back on the show without asking you. I know, but she can't come. She's busy with. She started school. Yeah,
started school.
We have to get another Laban. So if it's not her or Amber or Saffron, it's gonna have.
I'm trying Yasmin.
It's got to be Yazzie.
Yeah, it's just like trying to hold on to a bar of soap. That is. The harder you squeeze, the more it slips through your fingers.
That's a good one. Let's have another question.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
This is for you from Kevin Parrish.
Okay.
Simon, I live in Seattle, a beautiful nautical type of place, and recently got into sailing. I'm early into it, but I've always loved being on the water.
Mm-hmm.
I know you love sailing. I've long been a fan of the track Gray Lady of the Sea, which is an unheralded masterpiece.
Oh, really?
Way to kiss butt, Kev. Does that song still hold?
Have you told him I hate arse lickers?
No, he obviously. I don't know Kevin, but now he'll know.
Okay.
Does that song still hold a special place, a special meaning for you? Also, is it at all connected with Lady Grey Tea? Thanks for the Bon work, Laban. Kevin Parrish. There's a lot of ass kissing, Kevin.
There's a lot. The Lady Grey tea, is that some kind of tea that you drink?
Earl Grey, I don't know.
Oh no, Lady Grey. Oh yeah, there's like a weaker version called Lady Grey. Nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with that. No. I think it was. I just thought of the sea as this big grey lady, this kind of, this mother figure who could turn nasty on you, and that's really the idea of that. I don't get to hear that song very often, to be honest with you. That was my first real collaboration with Nick Wood and Sin Records. I tell you another song about the sea is a track called Land, which is on the album Big Thing. Is it on Big Thing, Katy?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Right. So, and that is a song. That is a song. That is, yeah, really. That is a sea song. That's a song very much from the point of view of a guy who's going to sea the next day, and he's saying to his girl, "Stay here, stay for me, wait for me, because you are my land. You are what I will be coming back to."
Aww. That's so cute. Did you write that for anyone in particular?
Well, pretty much write all my songs for Yasmin, so it is that one definitely for her, yeah. And of course I've been away at sea. I've been in the middle of the ocean, and you do in those dull moments when you're just sitting on the rail watching the grey water kind of slide by. You start to think of your loved ones, and my mind was going to Yasmin all the time.
Oh, you're so dreamy. You're the cutest. Here's a question from Catherine Jensen from Sydney, Australia.
Okay.
Hi, Catherine.
Hello, Catherine.
Dear Simon and Katy, sitting in the park at the end of my street, looking over Sydney Harbor, listening to Whoosh. Before me lies miles of sharp blue water, twinkling like a billion diamonds in the sun.
Ooh.
Wow. 2020.
I love it.
Yes. Boats bobbing gently in the warm sunlight, acres of deep blue sky above. 2020 has grounded us. My trip to an Egyptian archaeological site as the team's artist was canceled, but it has given us the opportunity to appreciate home. What have you missed out on doing this year, and what unexpected joy have you found? Love the show, Catherine. That's a deep question, man.
Well, I mean, I've missed out going on tour. I've missed out being in public, being with people. But I have discovered music again, and we've got and this radio show is kind of the fruit that tree bears. So for me, it's been it's been a huge discovery for me. It's been wonderful.
Oh, I think it's been wonderful for me too.
Yeah.
I saw a review in a magazine of a brand new artist, but it was someone we had played, and I was like, "Oh, I'm feeling very excited now." I would never have.
Well, you feel invested, don't you?
Yeah, I did, and it was a good review, and I was very excited about it.
Yeah,
I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, our next track.
This is so mean.
I'm not pronouncing it. So
okay, I'm gonna pronounce it. Okay,
and I can talk about it, but I'm not pronouncing
it. You can talk about it. Wait. This is I would say that this is what I would call straight up desert blues. In the style, like Bombino. This is an artist called Koudede. I would say.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. And I think the track is called Dunia. Check out the guitars and the vocal on this. It is so African. It is so Mali. I absolutely adore this kind of music. And I'm very happy to bring it to you. Here it comes.
Yemini
Not with a bang, but with a whimper. That is one of my favorite tracks on this week's show. I really love it. It's a band called Do Nothing and their song Waitress. Now, it's just the musical movement in it that really gets me. It's something that appeals to me, I suppose, in a slightly musicianly intellectual way. But the guitarist picks such great little kind of accents and movements that are so unexpected. It thrills me, that kind of music does. It really I'm so excited about that track.
I like the track too. I don't know that I liked it as much as you did, but I definitely liked it. They're a band from Nottingham. It was I always watch the videos. I thought the video was a little odd. It was a little Lynchian, I have to say.
Yeah, well, the track is quite Lynchian as well, I would say.
Yes, and the lead singer is cute, so that worked for me.
Right.
There was an NME article I read, and he said he's very influenced by stand-up comedy. And what I thought was funny about that is when I first watched the video, I thought he looked like a really cute Jim Carrey.
Oh, right,
so
okay.
there you go.
Well, I that's funny because I think that his delivery, particularly in the first verse, the way he kind of, it's a sort of what used to be called recitative, which is where you slightly speak the words as well as sing them.
Yeah.
That sounds quite sort of like it sounds like a comic rendition to me. I understand that. I really do. Anyway, no, I love the fact they're called Do Nothing. Apparently, they're a band who was very influenced by LCD Sound System.
Yeah.
Where do you think I found that out from?
I don't know. Maybe from me.
Katy Krassner. Yeah, I sure did.
Hello, Katy and Simon. I've been a huge fan of WHOOOSH since I stumbled upon it on the Duran Duran YouTube page, and now I look forward to it every week.
Good question. Let's move on.
I am a huge fan and have been. This is a long question, so I'm going through it. I'm a huge fan and have been since I first heard Hungry Like the Wolf. A few months after hearing it, I went to the record store with my mom to purchase my first album as a gift for my birthday.
Oops, sorry.
Be nice. It's a nice question. This is so sweet. I was the youngest of 6 children and music was always being played at our home. So finding
are we there yet?
My own genre of music was a big deal to me. This is a compliment. Are you still?
You wake up and you think, "What am I doing here? What am I doing here?"
Oh my!
I just had one of those moments.
Ruben, I'm sorry that Simon's acting like a nasty
pair of headphones on my head.
Are you? I'm going to get to
Ruben, is it? Oh, Ruben. The Ruben who's been a fan for ages. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, not anymore.
What did you say?
Ruben, he read somewhere that All You Need Is Now was intended to be what Mark Ronson envisioned as the follow-up to Rio to complete the trilogy of the Duran Duran song from the first 2 albums. Simon, here's the question we got here. What do you think about that assessment by Mark, and do you feel the mission was accomplished? And if so, what song or songs on the album do you think best encapsulates the feeling of Rio?
Oh, I don't know, mate.
Oh, after all that.
I really can't answer that. Sorry. It's too complicated. I'd have to listen to the album, wouldn't I? Good question, though.
Simon doesn't listen to the album.
I do, but I mean, I just think that I think spiritually.
Do you agree, though? That's what All You Need Is Now was.
Oh no! What? I mean, what Mark actually said was, he said you said you kind of lost your way. He was assessing the career of the band, and he said you kind of lost your way musically after Rio. You had your difficult third album syndrome.
Mm-hmm.
And we agreed with that, and he said I'd like to kind of go back to the standards of Rio and kind of make, I guess, you could say what could have been the follow-up, but as well as that, he said there's all these bands like Franz Ferdinand, the Killers, who have kind of they're kind of playing Duran Duran music. He says, I want you to reclaim what is yours.
Mm.
To me, that was much more of a statement of intent than this kind of follow up to Rio stuff. So, and we kind of had a flavor of that. But of course, it was made in what year was it made in? 2012. I think around that sort of time. I mean, it couldn't possibly be.
No, it was definitely 2010 because it was Tanner's first
2010.
CD album.
Okay, well, yeah, but I mean, it was. So it was what it was. I think what Mark did was he gave us a great direction to aim, and we came out with a very good album, I thought.
Mm-hmm. I agree. You see, you did give a partial answer.
It's true, but that's sometimes answers. Sometimes you assume a lot in a question, and I have to kind of say, well, that's actually not really a relevant question. And
Poor Ruben.
I'm sorry, but you can try again.
I have a question from our friend Paula. DDB sides. Let me try and get this straight in my head. B-side.
Have I got time to go make a cup of tea?
No.
And come back in time for the question?
Some Lady Grey tea? No. B-side.
You make it with seawater.
Duran Duran is a band who have so much great music they can actually afford to put songs on B-sides other bands would kill for as a single. I'm talking about songs such as fan favorite Secret October and We Need You. So, was Secret October written and recorded in 2 hours by Nick and Simon before they had to jump on a plane? And is that true?
No.
Okay. And We Need You, was that written for Andy?
Nah.
No.
The answer to both of your questions is nah. And nah. We Need You. We Need You just kind of just turned into We Need You. I don't think it was really kind of aiming at anybody in particular. I think it was. I remember what it was about. We Need You is about the audience. It's about the Duran Duran following. It's about the fans. Yeah. I think we kind of personified the fans. But Secret October was written to a deadline. We had one night to write it in. So we started, everybody in the band went home and me and Nick stayed in the studio. We said, we'll do it. We'll just do it. It's a B-side. And because we like those kind of challenges. And Nick, and Roger and John and Andy all said, okay, fine. You guys just go ahead. We'll leave it up to you. And we did. And we started off writing it, and it took until about 7:00 in the morning. So it took about 12 hours to write and record in its entirety. We did the whole thing in one night, wrote it and recorded all the parts. And it did actually, it was the piece of music that had to go off the next day because it was the deadline that we had to meet to actually get a song on the B-side of the vinyl disc that was being pressed. It had to be mastered and it had to be pressed. So that was how that worked. Anyway, I hope that answers your question without me being rude.
Can you tell me about the next track and why you picked it? Because I really love this song and it was a super cool video.
Oh, right. Okay. I picked it. It sounds like a party song to me. I like just Marigold by Flamingods. I don't know. I'd come across it. I'd put it into my sort of holding pen of music, and I pulled it out. And I thought this will go great in this week's show, and it was just like that. I think I like it because it's up tempo, it's upbeat, it's positive, it's musical, and it's fun.
I'm with you on that. I loved it. Let's hear it. Let's hear it now.
Flamingods, Marigold, here on WHOOOSH. somebody's birthday, Katy?
It might be. It might be my birthday.
Oh, Katy, happy birthday to you. That's fantastic.
Thank you. You know how much I love my birthday.
I
I don't like it.
I'm going to say you know how old I am.
Well, you do,
No,
and you keep
no,
that to yourself.
No, I don't know how old anybody is. I'm not an ageist, so I never care. It's like I never know if anybody's gay or if they're straight or if they're trans or if they're, gender, all that stuff. I have no idea. I know. I
like that about you.
Care. I just don't care. I don't care how old you are either. Yay. Happy birthday, Katy. Happy birthday. I hope you have a lovely, lovely day today.
Thank you. You know who else's birthday is today? Steve.
Oh.
Steve. Secret Agent Cho's Paramore. Steve.
Oh, right. Paramore to Secret Agent Cho. Steve, happy birthday to you, buddy.
Happy birthday, Steve. And tomorrow, my friend Joanne's birthday. And then Laura, who asked us our gift question at the beginning of the show. So happy birthday, Laura.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
That is by Altered Images, and I love that song. It always makes me happy. And do you remember the TV show Yo Gabba Gabba by any chance?
No,
it might have just been American. It was a kid's show. They redid that song for Yo Gabba Gabba, and I really liked it then too. Right. So as happy as I am that it's my birthday, and I am, another trip around the sun, another year to celebrate with my loved ones, which include you.
Thank you
I'm really feeling badly about one thing.
Oh no, what's that?
We're at the end of the show. Yeah.
Oh no.
The end of the show.
Idea. Really?
Why? The 20th show. No less. We're at the end of the 20th show.
At the end of the 20th show. Well,
on my birthday.
On your birthday. Well, it's a big one for us. But 21's going to be bigger, I've got to say. Coming of age. And all that.
Yeah, Whoosh will be able to legally drink next episode.
Don't worry, we've got a fake ID.
Yeah, we definitely do. So the last
Carlo, didn't we?
What? Yes, we did. The very last song.
Mm-hmm.
You mentioned something about Tallulah. So
she claims this. When I was putting this playlist together and I sort of dug inside my little bag of songs and put this track on, which is Brand New Revolution by Guts. Tallulah was going, that's one of mine. So she claims it, but I tell you, that's like she's not the only person in the world to have heard Guts and Brand New Revolution before. It so happens that I found this band all by myself.
Well, I never heard of him before. It's a one guy. It's a French beat maker, but he was part of Alliance Ethnic, which were apparently a big sort of scene beat maker Ibiza band. And then we have a bonus track. Should we say who it is now in advance?
Yes, our bonus track is by NoMBe, and it's a track called Wait. It's another fantastic track from what I really think is a great album, by the way.
Me too.
Check out the album. It's really worth the time you put into it. So we're going to close the show with Guts, followed by NoMBe. So here is Brand New Revolution. See you next week.
A brand new revolution. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. Every wayword's my mind all night. It's so hard not to ponder. Let's make it last forever, 'cause the nights stay young. It's true, I feel the pressure every time you're gone. As long as we're together, this moment lasts forever. As long as we're together, this moment lasts forever. And what will she say? Will my heart be torn? Maybe the same helps to keep her warm. Maybe she's too shy to comment. 21 and too hard to call it. Let's make it last forever, 'cause the nights stay young.